Matthew Wheaton, sports reporter for the Register Mail. I'm here with Rowva Williamsfield High School baseball coach Arnie Gonzalez, who previously coached at Gulfsburg High School for 18 seasons. Coach, I came over here to chat with you a little bit about how the difference has been for you. First off, how does it feel putting on school colors that aren't Silver Street colors anymore? I mean, how's that feel?
You know what? It's a different feeling, and it's really a different feeling when I'm out in the public and people say, "Boy, I'm not used to seeing you in maroon and gray, and it doesn't say Silver Streaks on it, or Streaks, or Galesburg or something like that." It's a little bit of a different feeling. But I've gotten to the point now where I'm just no longer at Galesburg. I know that. Here at Williamsfield and coaching for Rowva Williamsfield, I'm excited about it, and just very enthused about the opportunity to be able to coach these fine young men. The thing for me is, when I was at Galesburg, I was so fortunate to have great people help out. Anywhere from Schwabe and KJ and Coach Miller and Coach Ponce, who's over here with us now. But we've had so many great people: Bobby Allen, Shad Steck, Andy Giles, all those guys. Even though we had a number of coaches, it made things so much easier to run an efficient practice, in my opinion. I look at it and I view it now as if to say, I would rather have a handful of guys doing individual drills as opposed to 8 or 9 guys doing one drill. And I think it's so important that you can keep your kids moving, hopping around from drill to drill, but getting in important repetitions in a shorter amount of time as opposed to more repetitions in a long amount of time. Attention span is difficult for high school kids. We understand that. And they've had, especially when they've had a long day at school. But when you have younger guys, or when you have young people, such as high school boys, and you can break down those groups into smaller groups and coach them one thing over and over again for a short amount of time, I think you get a lot more accomplished. And being able to do that here, Coach Forker allowed me to do that. Tim, of course, superintendent here. I'm sorry I called him coach because he coached with us back in early 2000s. But he told me, you do what you have to do to feel comfortable and be productive. Well, because these are great boys. They really are. Every one of them are enthusiastic. Every one of them want to learn. They're very cordial. They work hard, extremely hard. And I can't be any happier right now with a ball club. I'm just going to have to be smarter. I'm going to have to think a little bit more than what I did in the past, and just not be, on the cuff, just say, "Oh, get him out of there, Schwabe. We need to bring somebody else in." I can't do that. And I'm going to have to be a little bit more patient. But the one thing I will not be patient with, the game is still the same. We need to hustle. We need to play hard, play aggressively, but be smart in what we're doing. And we have been really focusing on trying to do some things at the plate, as well as defensively, in terms of playing the game smart. I'm a firm believer that if we play the game the right way and do things the right way, the wins will take care of themselves. And you know what, a lot of times, as with every coach can tell you, sometimes you can do everything right and still come away with a loss. Our goal right now is to just get better with each and every outing, whether it be practice or game, which opens up next week at Knoxville. We're just going to take it game by game, day by day, and try to get better every day. And we hope, as I mentioned to the guys and to the coaches, by about the second week of April, we should be okay, and we should be in position to come up with an everyday lineup, a rotation that works for us daily for the week, and we'll be ready to go. So we'll see.
All right, that was Arnie Gonzalez, head baseball coach for Rowva Williamsfield Cougars.
All right.
Thanks for watching.